But he didn't know what else to do. Maybe God would step in and stop him from this wicked act. Maybe a miracle would happen. Maybe his problems would go away if he just had enough faith. Maybe his transgressions would be forgotten, if not forgiven. Maybe God would figure out a way to save him from his own bad decisions. Maybe. "Please help me," he said between sobs. "Please." But nothing happened. No bright lights from on high. No angels with curly blonde hair came to prevent him from doing the unthinkable. No sacred choirs. No nothing. He tacked a note to the closet door which read, "Do not come in here, Jeremiah. Call the sheriff." He had also written a letter to his wife and son that he'd left on the kitchen table. The note included all the usual stuff. "I'm sorry. I love you. This isn't your fault. I couldn't take it anymore. I'm sorry for all the sorrow I caused so many people. You'll be better off without me, blah, 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 blah." But all his words sounded like a pitiful excuse. And then, just to be sure his son wouldn't barge into the bedroom, he barricaded the door with a dresser. He'd walked into this closet, spread bath towels onto the floor, and here he sat. There was nothing left to do. No loose ends to tie up. It was now or never. He was doing this for his family, really. It was all for them. With the father out of the way, the wife and child would have a chance at life. The man was doing the whole world a favor. The man steadied himself with a few deep breaths. He positioned the rifle in his mouth. His big toe was in the trigger guard. His last words were muffled, but they were heard. "Christ forgive me," he said as he wept. The blast blew a hole into the ceiling, destroying the plaster above him, frightening birds from nearby treetops, probably forever. The perfect silence was ruined. He was gone. It was Thanksgiving Day, 1921. And that is where our story begins. Book 1. Chapter 1. In Alabama, drive safe is code for "I love you." Now, there are different versions of this phrase, of course, but the words all mean the same thing. They all carry the same spirit. In central Alabama, one variation of this phrase is, "Be careful, the cops are out tonight." In northern regions of the state, people say, "Y'all be safe going home." Others might say, "Watch out for deer." Either way, the specific words are inconsequential. They all convey the same meaning. You matter to me. You're important to me. Keep your high beams on. Keep both hands on the wheel. Deer are homicidal. Eavesdrop at any Alabama get-together, from women's Bible studies to veterans of foreign wars halls, from Boy Scout rallies to bunco games, and at the end of the night, you won't hear "I love yous" uttered, not even among families, but you will, however, hear the "drive safe" invocation used about 50 or 60 times. Nub Taylor nudged open the steel door of the Legion Hall, his cousin Benny following close behind. The old sponges at the bar bid him farewell. "Careful on the roads tonight," said one man. "Be safe," said another. Nub wished them all a happy Thanksgiving, and the ancient Soaks returned the favor with a chorus of laughs and mumbles. Thanksgiving, November 23rd, 1972. The world was going to pot in more ways than one. Violence and idiocy ruled the culture. The hit movie was The Godfather, which featured 2 hours of sustained gunfire interrupted only by boobs. Don McLean's American Pie governed the radio waves, a 2-chord song that was approximately the same duration as veterinary school. Nixon was in office, so there was that. The Vietnam War was still in full swing, and everyone was either protesting it, protesting the protesters, or protesting Jane Fonda. Meantime, in Alabama, Governor George Corley Wallace, the same man who once shouted from the podiums for segregation now, segregation tomorrow, and segregation forever, was head honcho. So the world was a mess. And now, 1973.